Good evening, I'm Steve Eager. First on Fox 4 News at 5:30 tonight, it's an only on Fox story that is incredible about an act of bravery as neighbors in the tiny town of Godley risk their lives to help firefighters rescue a disabled man from a burning home. That man, we are told, weighs more than 500 pounds. Fox 4's Sean Rabb in our Dallas newsroom right now with more on this story. Sean.
And Steve, when you listen to the voices in this story, even 24 hours later, it still takes your breath away. Godley volunteer firefighters first thought they were responding to a grass fire, but before they arrived, neighbors called dispatch, alerting that a man who could not help himself because of his size was inside that burning house. The charred remains of the mobile home shows the force of what was that fast-moving fire. These pictures show what it looked like as it was being swallowed by flames. Inside the house, Chris Selton, home alone. He lives there with his mother and his niece. Selton, we're told, weighs in the neighborhood of 575 pounds. He crawled to the front door, but couldn't get himself up or out. Two Godley volunteer firefighters went in, deciding they couldn't wait for backup to arrive despite the intense heat, literally pushing the man through the door. But before they arrived, neighbors fighting the fire with water hoses heard Selton yelling, "Help, I'm handicapped," and they tried to go in and save him.
We were in there for a short time trying to figure out how to get him out, but the gentleman was a big man. We couldn't drag him out because it was too heavy for both of us, and then we started getting overwhelmed by the heat and the smoke, so we had to come out.
It's a life safety deal. We do what we have to do to go in, and we made that call as soon as we pulled on scene and went through the front door, laid our line, and we were fortunate we had 6 or 8 bystanders there that were able to help us out.
Myself, Thomas, and that other gentleman, my son Ryan and my son Justin, we all grabbed the gentleman. He was right at the doorway, and we pulled him out to about right here.
Care Flight came to carry Chris Selton to Parkland, but his weight made it prohibitive for the helicopter to fly with him. So he was taken by ground ambulance to Parkland's burn unit. The family lost everything in the fire, including most of their pets. 19 cats and 5 dogs lost in the blaze. 1 cat and a dog named Chili survived the fire. The home, as you saw from those images, a complete loss. Again, 19 cats, 5 dogs lost as well. The victim in Parkland Hospital tonight. The family tells Brandon Todd, Steve, he's in fair condition.
Sean, it's interesting. The rescuers, I don't think they knew this man very well. They described him as the gentleman. They didn't know his name was Chris, but they just jumped in anyway. Seems like the homes are separate. They saw something going on and they just acted.
Well, it's rural in Godley, so they're not as close as in your neighborhood or mine. But yes, they saw the fire, which started as a grass fire from another man who started burning boxes and the like. It spread with the wind, and there with the dry timber, it just lit up, and quickly that mobile home went up. They were breaking out windows. They were yelling in, and they finally heard him scream, "I'm handicapped, help me, help me." And those neighbors, those good Samaritans, threw caution to the wind, Steve, to try to go in and get him out. They just couldn't. But then when the firefighters got him to the door with all of their strength, as the flames were literally licking at them, they managed to pull him out the front door to safety.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to hear from him. I know you're going to work on that whenever he gets better and can talk more. All right, Sean Rabb, thanks.
Okay.